am Anita Bowser. Today is April 1st, 2025. Can you tell me your name?
My name is Naydelin Hernandez.
Hi, Naydelin. Can you tell me how long you've been associated with the Butler Area Public Library?
I've been working for the Butler Area Public Library for about 4 years now.
4 years. Okay. And you do volunteer, or is it a program?
So I go to Slippery Rock University, and through them there's a scholarship program called the Bonner Program, and they offer site placements to work at. So it's to build relationships with other organizations within the community of Butler and Slippery Rock, and so I chose my site placement to be here.
And you like it?
I do like it a lot. I do a little bit of everything. I really enjoy my position. I like that I have the liberty to kind of brainstorm different ideas. I mainly do a lot of teen and tween programs. I've held like Lego clubs, Spanish speaking for younger kids and older adults. I've also done a lot of crafts for the teen and tweens, and I've also started doing Lego for adults as well. And my two biggest events that I've held were a fall event for families in Butler to come out and just have fun, and it was free of charge. And I had one for Hispanic Heritage Month, and I had the University of Pittsburgh come down to do arts and crafts. I had live musicians, and I just had poster boards about a few selected countries with some fun facts, some history, and interesting facts about the country itself.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow.
Thank you.
Did you learn a lot in putting those things together?
Yes, there's definitely a lot of learning you can do in anything. I am Salvadoran, and I chose to kind of include El Salvador into the Hispanic Heritage Month presentation. My family being from El Salvador, I still ended up learning a few fun facts myself. Even just about the other countries as well, there is a lot of things that I didn't know in regards to places, food, people, celebrities that I didn't even know were either Colombian, Venezuelan, or that kind of thing. Especially too with just working at the library, it's taught me a lot of essential skills, organizational skills, learning to prep for an event. I didn't understand the intricacies that go into planning an event, having to have a backup plan for every little single thing just in case something might not go right, or doing book displays, planning out your list, your theme, then creating a poster for it, just stuff like that. It definitely teaches you a lot of organizational skills, how to plan, how to manage your time, how to brainstorm different ideas for the group you want to serve for the community.
I'm glad that it's been really helpful to you. I know that you being here and the work that you do is really very much appreciated by the library.
Thank you.
I'm really grateful to you. So, going back in your memory, what are your memories of libraries?
So I didn't really go to the library a lot as a kid, except a few, a handful of times. I'm from Reading, PA, and we have one library there, and when I went there, I think I was in the first grade, and it was a very simple layout. It was just a one-story library, and they had shelves of books, and then they had some computers at a different area, and then they had DVDs and stuff. So it was very simple, not too extravagant here. But I just remember going in there, and it was for a field trip at the time. So we just kind of I think sat down and heard a presentation, had a tour of the library. And then I remember going again once I was probably in high school, and I think it was just me and my friends, and we were just doing homework, but nothing had really changed. It was just a very simple layout, and I didn't really I guess understand too much about it, but it was our library didn't really do any events or any book displays or anything like that. But I did really enjoy going to the library in my middle school. I think that was my favorite library. Again, very simple layout, just a room. But I really enjoyed reading during that time, so I would always like go in there before like my homeroom and like check out like 2 books and then like bring them back up with me, and then eventually like the by the end of the week I'd like return them and like check out a new 2 books. So yeah.
So you've always been a reader?
Yeah, I've always been a reader since a really from a young age. I think it started like when I was in 1st grade. Our elementary school, we had a lot of like local authors come in, and they did like children's books, and it was really cool because they would give us free books, but then they would also give us like a little like freebie kind of thing. So like if like I remember like there was this like mouse book that they gave us for like kids, and like they ended up giving us like a stuffed animal and like a little pencil and notepad sort of thing. So just like stuff like that. Yeah, like incentives. Yeah, but it was definitely fun. I think that really like kind of like sparked my interest for reading, and then I kind of just started reading like I never stopped reading after that.
So I imagine you read different things now. Do you have a favorite genre or authors or anything you want to talk about?
I would say I've always really been an avid reader of like thriller books. I can't really say I have like a favorite author of any genre. I kind of just look for a title that's like interesting, and then like if I can like if I'm like hooked onto like the first 5 pages, like I'll read the book. But I will say like recently I am into like Greek mythology and like trying to get into like historical books, like history and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Because I'm a college student, it really sucks because I don't have as much time to read anymore as I did like when I was in like high school and stuff. But I'm really trying to get back into it because I do enjoy it. But so far, like I'm trying to finish up like I think it's called Sisters of Troy, and we're halfway through, so hopefully I finish that one. So yeah.
So has your opinion of libraries changed over the years?
I would definitely say it has, like from like a very like simple like layout that I've seen growing up, and like I always just thought it was just like, oh, like you have these books, like you shelve them and you know it just keeps going, or like the old school like library card sort of thing. I always just thought it was like a very like simple thing, but now like working here and seeing like how much goes into like planning for the community itself, like not even just like a book display or like the interlibrary loans that we do here for, you know, people who want books from other libraries. I've seen like, you know, you're doing this and these interviews, and like there's local authors that are hosted here, different events like for poetry and like different genres, or like different speakers coming to talk about their like books that they wrote. Like I think the one we've just had last semester was about the like a famous disappearance case, and like police like came in to talk about their book. So it's like stuff like that. Like it definitely has changed a lot. Like I didn't know like how much like libraries can contribute to a community, and I think it's very important and they're very essential for a community to thrive.
Do you think you'll be involved with libraries in some way?
I hope so. I mean, like I would definitely say my career choice is completely like it's like a 180 from what I do here, but I would hope to at least still be involved in some way, even if it's like something small like volunteering. I do enjoy like the library a lot, and I do enjoy like coming out here to like help with whatever is needed here. But yeah.
Well, thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I mean, I guess like from like growing up, those kinds of libraries, the only difference like from here and there, aside from it like being more intricate here, is like college libraries are a lot different too, because I feel like there's just more there, at least from what I've noticed, there isn't like there aren't books to like read for fun. It's more like technical books, so like books about like the health field, or like law books, or just like, you know, ones pertaining to like every like major sort of thing. But and then like people just like working there. But yeah, I mean those are like I guess the different scenes that I've saw like growing up in the library setting. So yeah, but that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.